I'm going to sign, I want you back. I'm going to sign my name to bring you back into this company.
After all of the time,
but on one condition. Fired up. First time ever, the main event is going to be held inside a steel cage.
Greetings, wrestling purists. Hutch Henries here for Crossfire Wrestling. And as we saw here right at the start, that's right, this Sunday, September 27th, it's going to be Jay Moore taking on Crossfire champion Jeremy Elliott inside a steel cage. I can't believe it. Now, for you Crossfire Wrestling fans, obviously you know the history between these two men and all of the heinous acts perpetrated upon Jeremy Elliott by the Infamous Five and by Jay Moore himself. In fact, I have never seen Jay Moore go at anybody like I've seen him go at Jeremy Elliott. This man has been vicious like a wild dog every time he's had a chance to get his actual hands on Jeremy Elliott. I mean, he's busted the champ wide open. It's incredible. Let me tell you, if you are not a fan of Crossfire Wrestling and don't know the history between these two men, check it out at the Crossfire YouTube page. All of it is there in its ghastly detail for you to check out. But also, this weekend, September 27th, if you don't have tickets, check it out on the Crossfire Wrestling hotline. You can get tickets and be there for this momentous steel cage matchup. Now, the challenge took place right after our Bring the Heat 4 event, where champion Jeremy Elliott took on Custom Marcus Ryan in a chairs match, and a bloody affair it was at that. But the Crossfire champion Jeremy Elliott coming out on top, still the heavyweight champion of the world, and immediately after that match, he called out Jay Moore to the ring and challenged him for this Sunday, September 27th, at the Merritt Community Center to a steel cage match. And my God, I am looking forward to it. I cannot wait to see Jeremy Elliott get his hands around the scrawny neck of Jay Moore. Now, it was only a few weeks later that Crossfire Wrestling was involved in a wonderful event where we hosted the contract signing for the steel cage match, and TNA Knockout Christy Hemme was there, and Jay Moore was all over her for the entire duration of this event. It was absolutely ridiculous, and he was telling everybody that she was into him and all this nonsense, but eventually we got down to brass tacks. Jay Moore signing the contract, Jeremy Elliott signing the contract, and Jay Moore certainly had a mouthful for everybody when he was done signing that piece of paper.
Look at this guy for one thing. You know what the problem is here? It's not about a cage match. It's not about a championship. It's about Jeremy Elliott not liking me, jealous of the talent that I am, jealous that I've been a success at Crossfire, and quite frankly, Frank Newman, Chris Laplante, and all of Crossfire have all been jealous of me because I built the company. I'm the man that brought all the talent in the company, and come the 27th, I'll be the man that puts this little punk from United Family Martial Arts out of business, out of wrestling for good.
There you go. What a bunch of nonsense once again from Jay Moore, just full of hot air, and I hope you are looking forward to, just as much as me, Jeremy Elliott getting inside that steel cage with the infamous Jay Moore. Now, this match is not for the Crossfire Heavyweight Championship of the World. That rumor has been going around, and it is absolutely true, and for many reasons, folks, but the main reason, this match is not about competition. It's not about who's the best. It's about revenge. And that steel cage is there to keep the Infamous Five out and to keep the Infamous One in. And Jeremy Elliott's going to get his hands on Jay Moore. And let me tell you, I know I've already said it, I am pretty darn excited for this weekend, Sunday, September 27th at the Merritt Community Center. But basically the reason this rumor was perpetrated around everywhere was not for the right reasons. You know what? Let's just put it up on the screen right now if we can. There we go. Somehow this picture of Jaxon Jarvis from our Bissell's Hideaway Resort event in Ridgeville, Ontario, somehow this picture has gotten around with a caption that he is the new champion. Folks, Jaxon Jarvis is not the Crossfire Heavyweight Champion. This match in the steel cage with Jay Moore is not going to be for the title, but Jeremy Elliott is still our champion, no worries. But it was the day after the contract signing, we slid on into Bissell's Hideaway Resort. We started off with a battle royal where the winner was going to get a shot at Jeremy Elliott's heavyweight championship. And as you can see, Jay Moore at ringside, once again, now welcome, I guess, at Crossfire events since he signed that contract. But there we go, right at the end here, Jaxon Jarvis hiding underneath the ring for the entire Battle Royal, came in, eliminated Chris Laplante, and I can tell you one thing, Jay Moore was there. He was supporting his man, Rob Rage. I didn't see Jaxon Jarvis all day, and as far as I know, Jaxon is kind of looking for new representation, but Jay Moore, like the vulture he is, right in there beside Jaxon Jarvis, celebrating. What a despicable act, this guy, and it didn't end there as we got to the heavyweight championship match, Jaxon Jarvis against Jeremy Elliott. Let's take a look right here. There we go. Jaxon Jarvis in full control of the matchup, goes for the professional elbow and crushing the referee against those hard steel ring ropes, and then taking advantage here at the behest of Jay Moore, getting the heavyweight championship and draping it across the face of the champion. Look how giddy Jay Moore is about this whole thing, delivering the professional elbow right across the face and the title belt on the champ. And check this out. Jay Moore grabbing the referee's attire and play acting like he's a referee. Give me a break. Counting the pinfall, raising Jackson's hand. And he knew Crossfire Commissioner Frank Newman was there. He wasn't going to stand for it. He reversed the decision right away. But look how happy he is. He's smiling and laughing. He knows it's a bunch of nonsense. Anything to get one up on Jeremy Elliott any way he can. And the whole thing was reversed. Jeremy Elliott eventually was victorious over Jaxon Jarvis. And certainly a successful event we had there at Bissell's Hideaway Resort. Now, it did not end there for Jaxon Jarvis. He eliminated Chris Laplante from that Battle Royal. And at our Bring the Heat event, which you can check out on our YouTube page, the link will be in the description on this video here. You can see the final, the amazing main event, the chairs match between Marcus Ryan and Jeremy Elliott, but you can also see the altercations that happened between the professional and Go Time Chris Laplante. Both of them interfering in each other's matches, causing each other all kinds of chaos in their careers, and then of course the Battle Royal there, so these two have a bone to pick with each other. Jaxon Jarvis has challenged Chris Laplante to a match, but of course the coward that he is, he's got Rob Rage as his tag team partner. He made that challenge very public on a YouTube video, which you can check out. We'll put that link in the description here as well. And Go Time Chris Laplante, he wasted no time in responding to Jaxon Jarvis, and his tag team partner to go against Rob Rage and Jaxon Jarvis is none other than Crazy Steve, TNA superstar Crazy Steve, returning here to Crossfire Wrestling this Sunday, September 27th at Fired Up. It's our 2015 Fired Up event. Make sure you're there. I'm going to be there. Steel cage match. Jaxon Jarvis and Chris Laplante going to hash out their differences, and of course, the RWC, the Rochester Wrecking Crew, are going to be in the house. They have been doing nothing but heinous deeds since the minute they got here, and now the Crossfire Tag Team Champions of the World and the Italianos this weekend, Sunday, September 27th, they're also going to get their hands on the Tag Team Champions. So one heck of an event. We're going to have 3 or 4 other matches, so make sure you're there. Steel cage match, grudge matches galore. We'll see you Sunday, September 27th at the Merton Community Center.